So you probably clicked on this video because you want to make your Windows 11 or 10 a lot faster. And with a few clicks, you are going to have a way faster computer. And no, we're not going to tweak any settings. This is an app that will directly change your PC's speed. So let's get started right away. The very first thing you need to do is go to the link in the description. And then right here, we can download ReviOS, which is very easily. So let's click here on Get AME Wizard, which will allow us to install ReviOS. Right here, very simply, scroll down, go to Assets, and then click on this exe file and it will download to your PC. Go back to the website, make sure you click on ReviOS Playbook. Let's go and click on Download Playbook. So right here, let's generate a download link. Let's go to the download link very easily. Now let's click on download now. After doing that, you have two files on your downloads folder now, and that is AME Wizard. So I'll open that, and then we can actually use this file so we can actually make your Windows a lot faster with just a few clicks. I will also change the UI a little before it will look a lot better, but nothing really different, not a big change. So right here, let's click on Load Playbook. After doing this, let's select the downloads folder and let's select this ReviOS file. Left click here on open. Now very simply, we have to run to disable security, which is completely no problem. The only reason this happens is because we're changing a little bit of Windows settings so it can become a lot faster. Let's run the action. So open Windows Security. After doing this, we have to set all 4 security toggles off. So let's click on real-time protection and then cloud delivery. And then right here, sample submission, and then temper protection. Let's turn those off. You can always turn them on later. Now it's going to check it, make sure that it is really off. And after doing this, you have completed that step. This window can now be closed. So let's do that. Right here, we can actually install ReviOS. So let's click here on the next button. The requirements are met. So let's click here on next. After doing this, you can actually read the core and the GUI, that there are restrictions and everything, but that's completely fine. Let's click here on next. Let's agree to the license agreement. We can select some options which we can prefer. For example, a preferred browser. So let's click here on none. So we'll install nothing. This is only because it will remove Edge if you want that and everything. And after that, you can get a new browser. Or with this browser, you download your own. But it won't remove anything else. So let's click here on next. Then disable Defender. I recommend you keep it on. Even though Defender isn't the best, it can still remove some files. So let's click here on next. After doing this, do you want to remove Edge? Then select this and Copilot. I don't like Copilot really. I don't use it. And Edge, I don't use it neither. Remove OneDrive, which can actually start up with your system automatically and actually cost a lot of resources. If you don't use OneDrive, just turn it off. Remove Recall AI. That is actually the same as Time Machine on Mac. That means you can go back to a different state of a file when it was created and all, and changed and modified. So let's click here on next. I don't want anything of this. I recommend you keep these on your PC except Dev Home, unless you use some dev tools, but yeah, it's not needed. Right here, I'm gonna keep Xbox apps and I'm gonna keep my phone because I use these things. I don't use Dev Home, so let's remove that. I don't want a wallpaper, dark mobile, it's already enabled. And let's disable this one too, because the legacy context menu is of course the one you see if you shift right click. So right click is only this and shift right click is this. So this is the legacy context menu. I'm just gonna click on next. I don't want that. Now to keep clicking shift right click for it. Remove pin tabs and start menu. So that's this. Do you want to remove all these things? Well, I don't really mind it. Disable automatic maintenance. I recommend you keep it on because automatic maintenance can actually clean up your PC. Right here, click on OK, and all configurations are completed. By the way, this is my own system. That isn't a virtual machine. This is my own system. So completely safe. I'm doing this on my own system right now. And let's click here on next. Very easily, it's going to extract it and automatically restart. I'm not going to do that. I'm still recording. And it's gonna do some power plans, installing ReviOS 2. With this tool, you can tweak some other settings, which we can see later. So when it's installed, I'm gonna show you the verification tool itself. By the way, this system is also running Ghost Spectre, which made my computer a lot faster. So I recommend you check that video out. It's right here, continue watching, it's way above, and this can make your computer a lot faster. It's a fresh install Windows 11, but will delete everything your PC doesn't need. And you can easily customize it yourself. Eventually, you'll have this tool on your desktop, and this tool is very cool because right here we can install so many things, tweak a lot of things, and it can make your computer a lot faster. So combined with ReviOS, it's gotta be very quick. And I have a laptop actually, so it's smart to make your PC faster. And also, if you have a PC. Right here, it's loading and it looks kind of sketchy, but it's not. It's just the settings. I can't remove that in the morning. Right here, we can change a lot of things. For example, which browser do you want? Internet browser. You can see this right here, 51. Enter, and after this I can select any browser. They have most of them, and you can easily install it like this. So if you use Ghost Spectre, I've already showed you in the video, so make sure you check it out in the description. And you can change all of other things like clear your cache, your computer, clean it up and make it faster, personalize, and yes, it's doing things now. So ReviOS is updating my whole system, improving it, making it faster. So right here, the playbook is completed, which is great. I'm still going to need to turn on my dark mode because I prefer it a lot more. So right here, I'm just gonna enable it by pressing on the Windows button, start menu, and let's go. Turn on dark mode, very nice. And this is my own system, like I said. And right here, you can already see it's a little bit smoother. For example, with, if I'm pretty right, let's right click here. Oh, this is already dark. Pretty cool. Properties. No, this isn't. But it's a little bit different. It's not directly different, but it's a little bit different. So let's click here on revision tool. Very nice. We have installed ReviOS, which I pretty much like. I really like this. You can actually turn off everything here with Windows, Defender and all. If you still wanted to do that. Right here we have usability, but let's go to performance. Right here, everything is actually fine. You can turn off background apps, but I don't recommend you turn off background apps. You really need that because some apps have to run in the background. You can actually pause Windows updates. I'm just gonna disable that, and I really recommend you do that too. Right here we have miscellaneous, and I like to hibernate on my laptop. Oh no, wait. Now my laptop is going to sleep. No, because hibernate is actually bad for your laptop. If you start it up again, things are in your RAM, and that's bad. Therefore it will be a little bit slower with some apps. Right here, we also had settings, and then experimental tweaks. Yes, that's what we wanted. Right here we have more settings. I think also in performance, yes. We can actually change some other things here. So the API status is of course hibernating, but it'll consume more power while idle, potentially reducing battery life. Improve performance and latency. Let's do that. Right here, increase your limit of paged pool memory to NTSF. So that's my drive. Pretty cool. Let's turn it on. And it seems fine. This is pretty nice. You can still change your usability and all. New context menu. So let's have a look. Okay, it's different. Let's turn that off. It's gonna restart Explorer. So that's your Windows. And then, oh no, that is of course Windows. So turn it on to have the normal Windows 11 context menu. So that is this one. I like this one. It's very smooth. I love that. It was actually pretty quick. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, this made your computer a lot faster. I do recommend you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be making a lot more videos about how to make your PC faster. You can change a lot of things before it will become a lot faster. And some people, for example, don't want to reinstall their full computer. But if you make the steps very simple and there's no struggle, everyone can do it. And I recommend you do reinstall Windows every single 1 to 2 years. With Ghost Spectre, the Windows version I tried, that file was very good. I mean, very good operating system. It removed a lot of bloatware, and my laptop became at least 30 to 40% faster, which is very cool. Especially because if your laptop becomes hotter, it doesn't really get better, because above 90 degrees Celsius, it's dangerous. So be very careful with your laptops. I'll actually see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.